Welcome back, people, to my channel. And finally, I got around to getting to talk about this figure. And I'll give you a little brief history of this figure. It's just amazing. I was worried, tell you right off the bat, right? I was worried, I was worried that he was going to be too translucent. And that I was going to lose detail. Especially with the tail. I thought he was going to lose detail at the tip of the tail. But it's not the case. I was worried that because of the translucence, I was gonna not like it. But no, I was wrong. And so all my fears, all my doubts are set aside. And I really like this figure. I like it so much that I might have to double dip and get the standard so that I'll have two of them. At first, I was gonna get the standard and Rick because I wanted to compare them. I wanted to compare them, the differences, and also I thought it would have made for a great YouTube video to have both of them and compare them for you guys, and so you guys could decide which one you like better. But fortunately, I was not able to double dip because pretty much I was paying for that one, the Sakai Shin Rick, and I was paying for the new gigantic open mouth Shin Godzilla. So I was already double dipping shins that I couldn't triple dip at the same time. So there we go. That's the story. And I figured a little bit more story about the gigantic Shin is that this one's gonna be the closed mouth Shin of the collection, and the gigantic Shin is gonna be my standard, if you will, how the standard looks, because it looks, I guess all Shins are pretty much the same, standard red and black. So that one's gonna be standard colors, the gigantic, and this one will be my closed mouth Shin. So thank you to Mike Johnson for getting me this figure, hooking me up. Total shipped, it was 313 bucks. Not bad. Looks like they're sold out everywhere. You can't get them. So anybody wants one, I wish you the best success, and try and find one for a decent price. Alrighty, so let's take a closer look at the figure. So I gotta say, man, this figure is amazing. It's just ridiculously amazing. No words. You know, no words. You know, there's a side view. Look at that. Such a beauty. I love the shimmer. It's hard to explain, but you know, it has a shimmer and a sheen to it. You know what I mean? I mean, it's such an awesome figure. I mean, the camera doesn't do it justice. It's like right out of the movie. Alright, so let's start by taking a closer look at some of my favorite parts of the figure. Let's start with the toenails there. I mean, geez, look at the paint. I love that paint job. I love it when the toenails, they're not so super white, you know, and the camera doesn't catch it all. See, I love that, you know, that they're not super white. They look organic. And sorry. And I love the glow, how it looks like it's glowing like it was in the movie. And the crevices, just amazing. And I love those dorsal plates. And let's see, look at the chest. I love the detail on that chest. And take a look at his face. Yeah, I'm still getting the hang of this new camera, guys, so bear with me, alright? I mean, dang, just look at it. So yeah, I mean, just so menacing. Got an evil, looks like a grin. I love that neck too. So a little background on my history with Shin, with this Shin Godzilla figure, or the Shin design. I gotta tell you the truth, at first I wasn't a big fan of Shin. Look at that detail. I thought it was gonna lose detail because of the translucence, but that's not the case. You can see all the detail there. Alright. How big is he? Dang. I don't know. 11 and a half. Yeah. 11 and a half inches. And the tail? How big's the tail? Let's see. Let's see how big that tail is. Tail. 16 inches at the tail. Alrighty. So it's always fun doing these types of shots here. And so what do we have here is my entire collection of Yuji Sakai Godzillas. Sakai, or is it Sakai? Sakai. I don't know. Sakai. Yuji Sakai, or Sakai. I don't know. But yep, this is my whole collection of Yuji Sakai Godzillas. And X Plus model kits. Let's take a closer look, shall we? So here's the GMK, X Plus GMK, and here's the Kyoto 92. Okay, and then there is the 2000 gigantic X Plus, and then here's the 2000 maquette model kit, and here's the famous 91. I think they call it Hokkaido landing. And here's a Banpresto 89. And it's the atomic breath version. And here's a Banpresto 89 normal version, not monochrome, okay, because his toenails, look at his toenails and his teeth, they're color. And then we got the I think my favorite 91, it's the Shinjuku landing version, X Plus of course, and then the X Plus 92. Okay, and then back there we got the Millennium, right? 2003 Kiryugochi. And then all the way back there got the gigantic, well not gigantic, but 1/80th scale, 3 foot tall Godzilla 1989. And finally we have the 2002 Godzilla 2002. Beautiful kit. And then this ugly guy, the Sakai Shin. So how does X Plus vinyl from resin figure stack up as far as height wise? Well, you can see a difference there. The one in the back is resin and the one right here is vinyl, and there's a slight difference there, right? Because it converts from alright, so how does the new Shin stack up in comparison to previous Sakai releases? So I have them next to a resin Sakai full 30 centimeter, and next to a X Plus Sakai vinyl version. So you can see like this guy, he's a full 30 centimeters, that 2002. So you can see that he's gonna be a little taller than the Sakai. And compared to the 91, the Shin Sakai, obviously he's taller. Now, for those wondering how much of a difference is there really between a resin and a vinyl reissue, if you will, how much difference in the size? Well, from this picture, standing right side by side, it does look like quite a difference between the two. I'd say maybe about an inch, because the resin one, the 2002, is a full 30, and the one on the right on the right was a resin kit and now has been reissued as a vinyl figure by X Plus. So yeah, there's a noticeable size difference. So I'm thinking that when eventually X Plus does the 2002, he's gonna be, and I'm sure we all aware that there's gonna be a size difference, but I did not know it would be that much of a size difference. So for those who care, I don't care. Yeah, they're gonna be smaller, and now you know by how much smaller they are. So I just wanted to check that out here. So let's take a measurement. So he's about 11 inches. And then that guy is at, yep, a full 12. So yeah, there's gonna be a 1 inch loss. Not just height, but proportion too. And yeah, crispiness. The resin's more crisp and sculpt. But you know what? The price. I mean, to try to get this 2002 kit now is astronomical. They're so rare. So, what an X Plus, they sell them for what? $250, $300? And already built and painted, by the way. Because the kits don't come built and painted. You got to do it yourself, or if you don't have the skills, like me, I don't have the skills. You got to find someone to do it for you. So add that to the price tag of whatever the kit was. You know, is the kit $500, $600, $700? I don't know. $500, $600, $700 plus maybe another $200, $300. Get it built. You know, and if you have to ship it out, pay to ship it over there and ship it back, and hopefully it won't break once they ship it back. You know, so versus vinyl, already pre-built, already painted, pull it out of the box, ready to go. So that's amazing. So I'm, you know, yeah, okay, a little bit smaller, but and not as much detail, but still freaking amazing figures. You know, I'm so happy that I got this 91. You know, I wanted the 91, but I found the kit. The kit was $500, and then to find someone to build and paint, let's say another $200, $300. Jesus, you know, the price just skyrockets. So I was glad I was able to get it from X Plus. X Plus put out my favorite 91 Sakai. Thank you very much, X Plus. And I didn't have to pay an arm and a leg for it. Okay. And same goes for this. You know, I got a Sakai. I got a Sakai Shin. You know, $300. Okay. Versus who knows how much for the kit. And then for it to look as good as this. Yeah. Thank you, X Plus. Alrighty. So yeah, like I said, back to the figure. Like I said, I'm glad that this was mass produced, made available to more and more people, to myself, that I didn't have to pay who knows how much for a kit, $500, $600, $700 of this guy, and then it comes unassembled, unpainted, to find someone, a good artist, to make it look as good as this. Maybe they charge another $200, $300, $400, and then maybe they're busy. You know, maybe they got a wait list of 2 years. Yeah, one guy I approached, he said he had a wait list of 2 years. So that's how much in demand he is, because he's, you know, he was a great artist. Another great artist told me, you know, I had to wait a year. So, and then I did find another artist, very talented, very famous. Everyone knows him as John Legrandzilla, and he was kind enough to help me out with my 2002 Yuji Sakai, and he shipped it to me, very well protected, no problems, from Nebraska to California. I opened the box, not one single break at all. And that's when I decided that I was going to quit collecting kits, because the expense and the heart attacks, if I get it and it breaks on the way back, what am I going to do? Oh my gosh, you know, I spent all this money and now it's broken. You know, so yeah, I got out of kits. I stopped collecting kits. and that's why. And speaking of stop collecting, yeah, this will be my last X Plus Godzilla figure. You know, I got out of collecting Godzilla kits. Now I'm getting out of collecting X Plus. I won't be buying any more X Plus Godzilla. I think I have everything that I want. You know, I reached that point where I have everything I want. But anyway, that's a topic for another day. Meanwhile, I give this guy a 10 out of 10. Such a gorgeous figure. Rick or standard, I don't know. I think either way, you got a winner here. To me, this is my favorite Shin Godzilla that I have in my collection. You know, I have that gigantic, and yeah, I think this is my favorite. So 10 out of 10, one of X Plus best, and that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.